Woohoo! A bad warm up. Except my arm hurts. Got the old swell bow going. Actually, it's not swollen. It just something's pinched. Something's pinched right there.
It's really
I
human.
like the way you do that right there.
Hey, Lex. I don't want any of this.
Woo! Yeah, I cleaned these up, and I'm throwing these because last week, man, I picked them up, and they had some rust on them, and I felt like I was throwing for damn near the first time. So, cleaned them up. They're all nice and shiny now. I definitely need to retip these.
We will at some point.
So every year, usually in May, I take these and I freehand, I retip them with a flap grinder. These started off as 14-inch blanks. That's where they normally come. They're down to about 14 and a half inches, or excuse me, and a half inches right now. So that's how long I've had these and how long I've been retipping them. Of course, throwing knives are just need to be pointy to work. These aren't even pointy right now. I don't know if you can see those tips. There's absolutely no tip there at all. I have zero chance of being hurt when I do this. A real knife, or even a sharp or a new throwing knife, you do that, it's gonna drill a hole right in your freaking hand. Main reason they work, soft wood. I mean, you can actually get these to stick in oak if you want, but it's just a thin piece of metal. That's why flathead screwdrivers will work. Hell, you can throw even a Phillips screwdriver. But yeah, welcome back to the channel, Full Tang Clan. I'm your host, Danger, and today we're just gonna wing it, like we always do. Like we always do. I got ideas sometimes, every once in a while. But yeah, I'm just working on. I've been throwing so much instinctive stuff. I forget I need to keep up on my rotational stuff. I don't think I'm going to be going to the Blade Aces throw, unfortunately. But I'm going to be so busy the few weeks before Danger Fest that I don't know. Like, you really, like, if you want to do well during a competition, you gotta actually practice. You gotta put some time in. You know, I've been throwing for so long that I can rely on my muscle memory to a certain point. I know that I can do good or maybe above average sometimes, but to do well or excel, you really need to be on it with your practice.
Atrocious.
But yeah, I foresee so much work being done the first couple weeks before Danger Fest that I might not enter a lot of the events. I'm still going to enter the fast draw events and the instinctive events, but the main pro roto, pro lock, pro half spin, I may not enter just because I'm just going to be, I don't know, I'm already stressing out. Danger Fest is getting here. We got like 7 weeks, and it really feels like it was recent. I still remember Danger Fest last year pretty vividly, and I still remember how I feel. So, not looking forward to it. Anyway, I'll shut up. So, this is conventional, rotational knife throwing. As you see, I'm looking down at pieces of tape. What do these pieces of tape represent? Each one of those is a different meter. 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters, 5 meters. That's what I just threw. Those are about 7 meters, 10 meters, 7, 10, 13, 16 feet, about. They're close. Some smartass in my comments recently says, you see those pieces of tape on the ground? If you didn't have those, you wouldn't be able to do it. And that's just funny. I mean, he would have been true many, many, many years ago. But as you all know, instinctive throwing is a thing. These pieces of tape, even if I was throwing instinctively, like a no spin, you still need pieces of tape so you can stand behind it. That's how competitions happen. You have to have rules, you know. So He thought he got me. That's pretty funny. All right. Half spin by the blade, 1/2 rotation. 1 spin by the handle, 1 rotation. 1.5 by the blade. 2 spin by the handle. And that also goes beyond. Oh, I didn't know my cameraman was there to hook it up, actually. Okay, let's try that again. We're going to go through the 5 distances. I have 5 knives, and technically there's 7 distances, but for professional, we take away the first distance and we add a harder distance. So we throw 10 feet to 23 feet. Let's go ahead and demonstrate that there. I'm gonna throw each one of these in a different bullseye. It's a little warm here today, a little 70 degrees. Hopefully, how's the audio? How's the visual? We're always wanting to do the best we can. A lot of times it's not in our, out of our, I don't even know what the word is. Not great. Those were, it looks like I was trying to miss the bullseye. But those are still 4 points. And for the people that are new here, 5 points, 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. That part in the corner, outside the paint, 0 points. And then obviously if you don't stick your knife, obviously that's not a point either. All right, let's go ahead and go back and do that again. We'll go through the distances. That was a bad throw. One and a half from 6 meters or 20 feet. Oh, underspun. That one would have been a bullseye had I stood in the right spot or thrown better. Ah, terrible. We have a saying around here that, you know, we mostly say to each other, but throw better. That's it. That's all you got to do. Throw better. So, not bad. So a 4, 5, 5, 3, and a 2. But they're all sticks. Consistency is the #1 thing that you want to learn when you're throwing knives. Accuracy comes second, because obviously just being consistent, your accuracy will come because you put that much time in. All right, let's go ahead and do that again, just because I need to practice. 1 rotation. 1.5 rotations, bottom target. Bill. 2 rotations, left target. Bullseye. 2.5 rotations, right target. That was gayness in the anus. Middle bullseye, well, middle target. Terrible. Yeah, I'm out of practice for sure. Still, sticks, right? You don't get points, you don't stick them. Okay, so every week I constantly get asked, what are the best knives to buy? Well, a lot of times, I wish I could just give you my professional custom throwing knife makers information you could go buy from them. But almost none of them are full-time makers, meaning that they always have stock and they're always making knives. So whenever you guys ask this, I usually send you to Amazon because there's a lot of good choices there. And that's fine. But if you want to get into the really good stuff that's handmade, made by knife throwers, I have taken some of my friends that I know personally, and I've taken their information and I've put it in the description of this video. If you want knives, custom knives, right now, you can go and buy them from William Heckman, which is, it's in the description. And then we have Nobody Knife Works. We have C. Carmack, which I think we forgot to put in there. We're still learning stuff. And then of course we have the professional custom throwing knife makers, which is Bullseye Blades. Bullseye Blades Bullseye-Blades.com. It's all in, I'm just trying to sell some knives for my friends, but you know, William Heckman, what is it, Heckman in White Professional, or something like that. Dude, you could buy a set of professional custom knives for $150. $50 a knife is really unheard of in the custom world, but they have them. And I'm going to be showing off a set right now. These are, they should be a very, if you're familiar with throwing knives at all, custom ones, you're going to be very familiar with these. This is a version of the Arrow. Now the Arrow was made famous by Tom Tom, and there's been many, many different versions. And I believe that butt heavy knives, big ones like that with a bulb, are the easiest to throw no spin. These are 1/4 inch, they're about 10 inches long. Some of the easiest knives I've ever thrown for no spin. Let's go ahead and demonstrate some. I'm just trying to help out some friends, help out the community. Haven't thrown no spin today, so. Handle heavy knives, they really help.
Wow. Where's the?
Oh. All right.
All right, everybody.
Any variation of this shape, the classic Arrow by Flying Steel, you can get them from Wolfland. AceJet made them. You can get these. It's, you know, it looks similar, but it flies differently. This side here flies differently than this side because there's more of a ramp there. So you can really use that. If I was throwing long distance, I would flip it over to this side here. It's more of a ramp to help cancel the rotation. Let's go ahead and back up a little bit. Absolutely the easiest ones I have. Or, sorry, out of all the shapes. Back day, Adam Cheladine sent me this set here. This is a Wolfland set. This is the, oh man, I am drawing a blank right now, but this is the thin one. This is the thin version. I prefer thinner knives. These are 1/4 inch thick. I would prefer these to be 3/16. I like to have an agile knife. Sorry, this is the Vengeance Slim. Vengeance, the Vengeance is basically identical to the AceJet Stinger or whatever the full size one is. I highly recommend these. I think these are a lot cheaper too. AceJet stuff's a little pricey. But let's go ahead. Let's back her on up there. Let's see if I can rip some further ones in here. I'm using the, oh wow. Oh, okay. Open hand grip. Okay, so those didn't even turn all the way. So that kind of shows you how easy it is to just cancel rotation. They just want to fly like that, opposed to a straight handled knife. Oh. I myself prefer a straight handled knife nowadays, but I highly recommend fat butt knives for beginners or pros. It's all, you know, to each his own. Not throwing them the best right now. Haven't thrown these in probably a week or so, but these are also excellent for half spin. And since they're handle heavy, you can really get some distance very easy. Oh, thought that had a burr on it. Yeah, all the information you need to buy knives from reputable makers, people that I know personally, is in the description of the video. These are 5160, and he has gone through many, many different variations of his heat treatment. Like he would just do a heat treat, snap them in half, look at the grain of the knife, over and over and over. And he stands by his knife. I believe he has a 5-year warranty. which is insane, insane. For the tip snapping, for the knife snapping, so I mean, that really says a lot. And also they're $50 a knife, which is, I think, the cheapest you can go for any custom knife. Of course, you can go to Amazon and buy the stuff from China, and that's fine. But if you stick with the sport, you're gonna want to move on to the good stuff, you know. Oh man. Oh, that was beautiful. There we go. All right, what else did I want to, okay, since we're kind of cruising through a couple different sets, I don't have a knife set that's cleaned up for me to throw from Nobody Knife Works, Mark. Can't remember your last name, dude. I always call you Mark Nobody. He goes by Nobody. I do have a set here. They're all rusted up, but I highly recommend his stuff. Very, very affordable. Real good dude. But Bullseye Blades. So as far as custom throwing knives go, it goes Lewis Prince Steel Knives, Bullseye Blades, Cody Cooper. So they're, I mean, dude, they're so, I mean, the level of quality is very, very good. So you can only say based on like personal preference, basically. But these are the Nobu. This is a kind of a chef knife design. I won these last year off the prize table at Dangerfest. I was very stoked on that. Most of the time, I prefer knives with handle scales. These fly better without. If I was to add handle scales and rivets, it would add extra weight here and it would make it spin quicker. And they already spin perfectly. Let's do a couple one rotations here. Bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. I mean, they're among the best knives I've ever thrown. And the really cool thing about Bullseye Blades, and matter of fact, Bullseye Blades was my first sponsor back in the day, back when it had a different owner, Jeremy. And one of the really cool things, and you know, a lot of throwing knives are simple to make, right? But the fine details is what really sets some apart. And the greatest fine detail about Bullseye Blades is this here. That is a finger choil for finger placement. Now, you may or may not use that exact same spot, but you can still use it for placement when you're grabbing. And the other cool thing about this side here, Jeremy, the original owner, put the finger choil there for placement, and I throw very differently than him. So I said, I would like for you to move it down, and he did. So, and also it adds a little extra grip if you were gonna use one of his knives for a real knife, which I don't know if Cody, I think, yes, Cody, they do make live edge stuff too. But all right, I'm just gonna go through a 1 spin, 1.5, and 2 rotations. And I just wanna show off these knives. They just throw so good. Oh, a little high. Haven't thrown these from the blade in a long time. These are good enough for me to compete with today. Like, I don't have to adjust too much to these. And the other cool thing about these is I just think they look cool. Not a huge fan of the random holes there. They're not really big enough to change the balance too much. So, you know, we jokingly call them speed holes. Makes it quicker. Doesn't really, but yeah, I can't say enough about these. All right, let's jump back here. Let's do some 3-spin stuff for the boys. All right, I'll be throwing at the top target. Okay, the left one was my first one, the middle one was my second, the right one was my third. I adjusted. It's a nice little adjustment. This one sucked. I mean, it's still stuck. These two are at the right angle. This one's a little overspun. I'm not mad. It's still a 3-pointer, 4-pointer, 5-pointer. These are excellent, dude. Excellent. Highly recommend Bullseye Blades and Prince Steel. All right, we got any questions in the comments? We got, I'm always trying to funnel new people into the stream from other platforms, Instagram and TikTok mainly. Facebook, the knife stores on Facebook don't really like me too much anymore. It's all right. But all right, let's jump back into the Griffins. Since I have 5, and the one topic that I did want to go over is no reload. No reload is pretty far down on my list of things that I'm good at or have practiced. But there are some things that I have done that I'm decent at that I can show you. There's a couple of cool tricks. Lots of different ways of holding them, you know, feeding them to yourself, whatever. But this is one of my favorites right here. You grab the first knife like you're gonna throw it normally. You put the top knife on there like this, so your thumb touches it. And this is a nice little combo. You want to keep it straight. You don't want your knife falling off to the side, so you want it straight like this. It takes a little bit of practice, but boom. So you're going up, releasing, and then coming back. It's like one of the smoothest transitions, and it's just I don't know, I really enjoy this one. You have to release much sooner than you would think. You have to start releasing here, and then the trajectory, you kind of help it along as it comes up. But look, I mean, it's just, when they go straight like that, it's like the sound, the feeling, it's just really cool. All right, let me show you that again. And then, I can't do it, but I'm sure that you could stack multiple knives on top. You would just have to figure out how. I don't know if you could do it with 5. Maybe someone else could with bigger hands. That's better than me. But 2's been my max, but you would have to learn. I mean, let's just try it. I'm pretty sure 2 or 3 knives are going to go flying almost immediately, because I just can't get a good grip. Oh, the other thing is they're tapered. Maybe if it was straight. There's a lot of variables there that, you know, maybe I should practice that, but let's go ahead and give it a shot.
Ooh. All right.
What's up, babe?
Lex wanted to know if you can do the backhand half spin.
If you say half spin, I'm in, dude.
Yeah, backhand half spin.
Yeah. So there's many. That's kind of an open-end question. I'm going to go ahead and just show you everything I know. Backhand half spin. Okay, we can go backhand like this, right? We can go backhand like this. You know, backhand over the top. You know, behind the back, a little different, right? But yes. Hopefully that's what you were asking for, dude. Let me know. I'm happy to help and get a little chance to show off a little bit. It's good for my self-esteem. Let me grab a cerveza. And don't forget, the end of the video, we're doing our monthly giveaway for a custom throwing knife from delta2alpha.com. Delta2alpha.com has been my sponsor for over 3 years now. Absolutely love Ace and the company and everything they've done for me. Unfortunately, we're going through a transition right now with distribution, so there's nothing throwing knife related available on the website at the moment. We are working on that. I will let you guys know. We're going to have a fresh batch of knives, and everything's going to be good to go soon. So I apologize for the delay, and that's also why I am providing other knife makers in the description of the video for you guys, you know, give you a little bit of variety. Now, how many throwing knife companies or any companies in general do you think would be cool with me, you know, promoting other knives? 0. Ace is cool as shit. There's room for everybody. Everybody's different. What's up, babe?
Okay, so 2 things real quick. Lex said over the top and explain. And then if you want, I can...
Half spin. The same guy?
Yes, same guy, so
okay.
I'm assuming half spin. And then the Teddy channel asked, how much power can you put into a throw? Like, what is the real damage potential of a thrown knife?
So my elbow is damaged and I'm trying to chill. It's very hard for me not to throw hard. I like throwing hard. But if you want to see, you know, we bought a cow head a few weeks ago, a real cow head. The cow head skull is at the thickest, and the forehead is 1/2 inch deep. We were easily punching through the 1/2 inch thick skull. So go to my channel, search through, you'll see us throwing. There's 3 videos in a row of us throwing at a cow head. If you want to know how deadly a throwing knife can be, I think that's a pretty good example. The raffle. Okay, so it's not a raffle, but at the end of all of my lives, I do a trick shot. Now, the trick shot involves me tossing an empty can toward the target, and I'm going to pin it with a throwing knife. Now, depending on the type of throw I do, and the type of knife, and the type of distance I'm at, matters a lot because it increases difficulty. So what we do is I tell you what I'm going to be doing, or you guys suggest it, and then you all in the comments guess how many tries it's going to take me. You know, I get this comment thousands of times on my videos. Oh, you did that 300 times or 10,000 times or whatever, you know. And sometimes the trick shots happen first try. Those are great days. It depends on where you're at and how difficult it is. But sometimes they take me 30-some tries. I've had some take me hours or days that but those are very, very difficult. We're not getting into those crazy difficult ones. But stay tuned to the last 15, 20 minutes of the video, and you will have a chance to win a free throwing knife. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Ugh. Oh.
And we only need 18 more subscribers tonight to hit our goal of 150,000. So we
where are we at? Yeah, let's get that.
Yes,
150,000, baby.
We are down to needing 18 more subscribers.
18 more subscribers.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Yeah, and I've never really said this. I just kind of assume the people that stick around to the end of the video to win something, I really hope that you're subscribed. It's free, so we're not checking or anything. It would be really nice, though. All right, let's try a couple different variations. These are all one rotation, just different angles. Side arm, over the top, backhand, underhand, behind the back. Ooh, got lucky on that one. A lot of different angles, a lot of different grips. It's damn near infinite, the possibilities. All right, let's try that again. Got lucky. Oh. So each one of those requires a different release. So I kind of need to be conscious of that. So this is a regular throw over the top. Well, if I stand here, I'm a little closer. It just spins differently. So does this one. So you kind of got to add a little extra, and that just comes from experience over time. Especially that one. What's up, babe?
Elijah wants to know, what is a good beginner throwing knife?
Okay. Any knife that you can afford, I would suggest getting it. Like in the beginning, I was super poor, couldn't afford shit. Butter knives, all metal butter knives with the thick handles, those are pretty good in the beginning. You can go to a garage sale and get some pretty decent ones. There's many. I usually recommend people going to Amazon and looking up JXE, JXO, Weissing, Throw Club, Tactical Edge Dojo. Happy birthday to T&E from Tactical Edge Dojo out of China. He's a good dude. Highly recommend Tactical Edge Dojo on Amazon. But I started recommending some of my friends that have stuff right now. You can go to the description of this video and get some very, very good custom throwing knives on the down low for cheap. But like I said, Tactical Edge Dojo, JXE, JXO, Throw Club, and then Weissing. Weissing, we'll see. But I actually emailed JXE, JXO today because they want to donate again. And based upon how they respond, I'm going to either accept it or tell them no thank you. And the only reason for that is just because of the community.
I don't even know if you could even remotely do this. Red Ink said, ballpark number, how many throws this year versus lifetime? So does
dude,
you could do
I
1,000
have
in
thought
a day.
that many times, dude.
Yeah.
Many times. I would love to know.
You could easily do it.
You know, maybe we are in a matrix, and maybe when we die, we get to sit down at a computer and run our life back. You know, because I would love to know. But you know that old saying, 10,000 hours and you're a master. I'm no master, but I would like to think I gotta be at 10,000. I gotta be. And
At minimum.
I used to throw for 2 to 4 hours every day. Every day. I don't throw as much anymore.
Well,
I have a whole new property.
I calculated that there are nights you throw minimum 1,000 because when I was doing my training, I mean, it took me an hour to do 200 throws myself, and you are beyond. So that's just me in an hour.
And throwing multiple knives, you get a
Correct.
lot more throws in. So, man, I would love to know that, dude. I would love to know that, but I can't even guess. I have no idea where to guess or whatever, but I've been throwing for 13 years, almost daily until we moved here about 3 years ago. And I still try to throw at least once a day. Doesn't always happen. I have 2 acres and a whole property to take care of now. At my old place, I never took care of the property. I rented, so I could just come home and throw immediately. So we also have an hour drive home and an hour drive to work. So things have changed a little bit, but okay. What's up?
Birthday and ordered my first set of knives from Nobody Knife Works.
Nobody Knife Works. Happy birthday, dude. That's a great choice. Mark Nobody is a great dude. You'll be happy. You'll be happy. What kind of knives did you buy? Did you buy some instinctive knives like no spin, or did you get a rotational set? Either one will be good. His stuff is pretty damn good. All right, let's get into some instinctive stuff. Let's do some underhand. Something that's not gonna hurt my arm too much. Oh, that was bad. Okay. So again, you can see how these pieces of tape on the ground mean literally nothing. It's just over time, it takes a long time to get there, but you can just pick something up, give it a feel, and just let her rip. And in my mind, instinctive throwing, and this is the hardcore way of thinking about it, instinctive throwing, the only throw that you actually do instinctively is your first throw, because you're just adjusting afterward. Let's say I missed that one. Well, I'm just gonna adjust up and make it, right? So, but I'm standing in the same spot, so I'm adjusting using my wrist and follow through, and a lot of different things come into play. So with rotational throwing, you adjust by moving yourself forward or back. So it's the same thing, regardless of what you think about it. You're still adjusting your throw, whether it be distance or follow through or grip. You can choke up on the knife and slow things down. There's many different ways of doing these things. What's up, baby? What you excited about?
We just hit 150,000.
150,000. Let's go.
Thank you, everybody.
Let's go. All right, let's celebrate with an explosion.
Oh, sweet.
Who likes explosions? All right, this is very simple. Do this all the time. I highly recommend it. Wear safety glasses. Lighter, candle. Don't put the lighter too close or it'll extinguish the flame. All right, let's give her a shot. Everybody likes explosions. Well, minus TikTok. TikTok's a communist jerk.
Oh, wow.
No. All right. Scaring the shit out of it, that's for sure.
Love you, Dawn. Thank you.
Oh, people always ask me about my finger twirling, my, what's it called? Flourishing. And I did a tutorial many years ago, but people keep asking, so stay tuned. I'm gonna be doing a tutorial very soon.
Oh, I love it.
Come on. All right. So when you have them stacked in there like that, you can use the knives to your advantage. That one went to the right. I was trying to slide it off of this one right here. There's little tactics you can use when you're throwing multiple knives at a target. Usually it's one knife per target, regardless of where you go or what competition you're in. And I know I talk about competitions and stuff all the time. It's not always about competition. It's fine. Like, even competitions, we call them throws. We don't even call them a competition. It's cool, dude. It's cool. Just come and be around like-minded people. No one will pressure you into throwing if you don't want to. It's just cool to be around other people that are into the sport that you're into, you know? Oh, I felt that one. That one slipped out of my hand.
Oh, goodness.
Dude. Oh, it doesn't get much closer than that one there. Come on. Touching, touching, touching. Okay. I should be throwing a big fat Bowie or a big tomahawk, something with a big old handle, but. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna back up slightly because my knives keep hitting like this. Now the one that was resting on top of the lighter like that, had I backed up a little bit, the knife would have been able to turn and hit on just a little bit lower. Wow. Yeah, you gotta show that, dude. That was wild. Had I thrown this knife first, I would have got it, but I pushed it down. Look at that, it's in between all the knives. All right, I'm supposed to be a damn professional. All right, we're gonna go for the one on the right. Come on, if I hit this within these 5 knives, give me some likes. Just tap your little screen. It's easy, it's free. Makes me look cool. Which I'm not, but it makes me look cool.
Oh.
Dude.
Dang it. Could you get the oh my goodness. Look
at that!
That grouping is
Come
crazy.
on, man. I'm glad I cleaned these up today. This is really bumming me out when I couldn't throw them well the other night. These are the Griffins designed by Joseph Dara. He is a legend, a living legend, one of my mentors and idols. You can also, well, you can't really get these. I don't even know what I'm telling you. Okay, we're gonna do this. Perfect height. Too high. I'm terrible. What is going on, dude? All right, we got one more left up there. I swear I'm good at this. I promise.
I don't know why it's not.
Well, I guess that depends, right? So this is actually very good practice. The best practice, I believe, is aiming at bottle caps. Tap a little bottle cap on there, beer cap, whatever. You get good at hitting the cap or just touching around it, playing cards become easy. And then once you're good at playing cards, bullseye becomes easy. So there's levels to your practice. And obviously I'm out of practice, or I suck. One or the other. Dude! All right, I'm gonna try to slide one in. I am terrible! Happy about my sticks. They're all at about the same angle. They're vertically, they're not twisted left and right. You can learn a lot, You can learn a lot about your misses, and I wouldn't really count these as misses. They're still good sticks, but even the ones that ricochet bad and land on the ground, bad ones. If you pay attention to what you did, there's still a lesson there.
Is it one rotation?
This is one, yeah. We're not even doing anything difficult. This is why this is. I think I would do better with this at 3 spin, honestly. All right, here we go, man. If I miss, clip it and make fun of me. Dude. All right, let's cock block myself. All right, this is embarrassing. I mean, woo! About time, huh? Ooh, it's warm. That's some fun shit. Lighters, they're not too expensive. I highly recommend it. You can even do it with paint cans. Just be very careful. You know, you're adding, shrapnel, a lot more volatile. But what time is it, man? What you got?
Yeah, 6:41.
6:41. Okay, almost trick shot time. Let me show off a little bit, but I need some suggestions. What type of throw do you want me to do? Rotation, half spin, no spin? I'm decent at all of them. What distance? What knife or implement? You want knives, tomahawks, screwdriver, machete, hammer. Well, maybe not a hammer. Actually, I have a hammer somewhere that'll stick. Yeah, I'm open to suggestions. Oh, where'd Alicia go? I want to do one more thing. We got to do, we've been trying to integrate Impalement a little bit, where I throw around my girlfriend because the internet hates it, and I like making the internet mad. Why don't you toss a couple real quick? I'm going to pee.
I'm not talking.
Oh, come on, dude. Nobody cares. Coming back, hold on. I got an idea. I want you to be my target girl, dude.
She's right here.
Be my target girl. Oh, I was gonna have Tiberius do it. Oh.
She's shorter than me.
No, it doesn't have to worry about height.
Better that one.
All right, Alicia, I need you, babe.
I'm
Grab
coming.
those 2 balloons.
They're out here.
Okay. Where's the second balloon?
It's blowing around somewhere. There's a red one. Is it
okay.
outside?
Oh, there it is. I ran by it. Doop.
Okay.
Oop. All right.
We're gonna do a little impalement.
Okay. Are you doing the balloons
Let me
first?
practice real quick. Make sure I remember how to do it. All right, 2 bullseyes. We're good. I'm not
Okay,
gonna kill you.
You doing the balloons first, or I could hold them
I
down?
just want you to
Wow.
do
Okay.
that if you can.
Well, that won't put it very far.
That's fine. Those are big balloons.
Yeah, I know, but. Some arms out.
All right. Here we go. Just kidding.
Well, I didn't know if you were going to
We
keep
haven't
going.
anything. Yeah, we used to
I
do
mean,
a
if you
little.
were, then that's
we used
fine.
to do a little performance back in the day, and honestly, I'm kind of thinking about getting back into that. When I first started throwing, I wanted to be a performer.
Here, go ahead. I'm standing here, so you might as well, right?
Excuse me. All right.
Am I good?
All right, that one's over her shoulder a little bit, you know. Don't want to get too close. Oh, did that just happen?
I did move, remember? Like I went back, so I think it caught my hair when I went back.
Would have been cool if I had done it though.
It would have. It might have, but I did
Okay.
forward and back.
All right, let's go back and we'll check the
Okay.
let's check the comments. And by the way, when I decide what I'm doing it and what with, you get one guess. One guess only. You can change it, but you got to say like, this is my final guess. My girlfriend is going to write everything down. In the case that we have a tie, which happens often, we'll do a throw off. Kind of fun. So yeah, I'm open to suggestions, man, as long as it's not too crazy. Let's hear it. What we got, baby?
Looks like we have 7 meter instinctive 1 spin.
Oh, dude.
That's from Michael St. Vincent.
I like that suggestion.
Deborah said half
That's sick.
spin underhand 5 meter.
Underhand half, 5 meter. I can do that one. The 7 meter is, I'll do it, but I'm also trying to be mindful of people watching, you know, trying to keep people's attention. And dude, I've done a 7 meter in 15 minutes before on live. You can go back and check. But yeah, what else?
Let's see. And then this one will be good for another time, but behind the back, John Wick.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Well, I can do behind the back.
Right. It'd be a lot for
A
tonight.
pencil?
Like in the can.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I've done it live, I think. Behind the back? Yeah. But John Wick does throw things, but I don't understand what that means. John Wick isn't known for a certain throw. The one movie, he did some really cool, realistic throws. And actually, that movie is probably the most realistic knife throwing scene of all time. There are some other really good ones, but most of the time Hollywood gets it wrong. Okay, so I'm feeling the 5 meter.
And then
Had a bunch of no spin.
No spin. I've done quite a bit. Nobody suggested a knife or an implement, a tomahawk.
yes, we did
Cleaver. Cleavers are tough. I can do it.
get Tokyo Spike.
Tokyo Spike is the one on my neck. That's tough.
That one would be tough.
That's a tough one. I can do that. 5 meter backhand. Ooh. 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 Back up a little bit for it. Let me see.
See how you are on it.
Yeah, let me try a little bit. That one sounds.
Oh, Stephanie Deshawn said half spin 7 meter dashy, and she was just up further than I got to.
Wow.
Her and Destroyer are watching.
That's dope. Thank you guys for watching. We miss you. And again, I just want to thank everybody for coming back weekly. Dawn, you're awesome. You know, Amis, if you're watching, I miss you, dude. Turkey Sandwich, fucking miss you, man. You know, we got Deb. All the usual
Proxy.
suspects, dude. We really appreciate
all
it,
of
and
you
we take notice. We do.
And we take notes to everybody that we only know by your handles that have been watching.
Yeah.
We're actually going to do something with that very soon for our returning
we're gonna have
users.
a dry erase board. Yeah, we got to get a bigger one. And AUM, whatever. That's a Mies.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a Mies.
Okay.
But yeah, let me check this backhand real quick. Okay, so this is out of my realm. This is out of my range for doing a regular backhand. I'm just gonna grab it like I regularly do. I'm pretty sure that stuck backwards. Let's check it. Okay, so I'm definitely, that was perfect. I can do a backhand 1 spin, but you asked for half spin, and that takes skill. So, what we're gonna have to do, that was 1.5 rotations. That was 1.5. Because it wasn't no spin, that's for sure. Okay, so in order to do this properly, since I'm out of my comfort zone with regular grip, I'm going to have to choke up and use my thumb to slow down rotation. Okay, I'm not sure if I could do it from here, honestly. Okay, this one, but if you allow me to do, That's one rotation. Yeah. With my backhand like that, it's just out of, yes, you could probably do it. Yes, someone else could do this. But for half rotation, that's tough. Now I could do it like this. Let me try that. So there's a lot of different ways of slowing down and speeding up rotation. Everybody used to call it slow spin back in the day, where you're just slowing things down. All right, let me try this right here, because your finger really lets you correct or cancel rotation. Let me try this. 5 meters, my finger all the way up here, blade in the hand. Absolutely terrible. Okay, now I'm gonna choke up and lean in. Almost, I got this. Not good. Okay, I'm gonna say no on that one. I'm trying to not mess up my arm. The past 2 lives I've done, my elbow's been bad. So, okay, I do like the backhand though, I do, but let me think about this. Okay. That was backwards. Okay, let me. How about that? Will that suffice? Is that cool enough? That is 1.5 rotations. And I'm just trying not to hurt myself right now. Is that okay? Like those felt really good. See, the first one I did was backwards. So if it's perfectly backwards and I'm holding it from this end, all I know is I got to do is just flip it over. And that's one of the cool things about knives that are designed like this. They're very similar on both sides, very similar, and they're about center balance, slightly handle heavy. Most knives are, but so if that's cool, I'll rip in a 1.5 spin backhand. I'm actually excited about this. I don't think I've ever done 1.5 rotations backhand, so this is going to be a first for me. As a matter of fact, I've never seen anybody else. I've seen a lot of people do backhands, no spin, all that stuff, but 1.5, this one might be a new one. It would be nice to have a list, you know, like someone keep track, and I've thought about it, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, dude. Someone else can do it. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a very difficult one. You're going to have to.
Somebody did have a question real quick on what you were talking about.
Yeah, what's
up? That Angry Aussie asked, that's the grip I'm using to learn. Obviously, an over-the-shoulder rotation instead of across the body. Any tips for a beginner who can't slow the rotation?
Oh, easy, dude. If you can't slow the rotation, the easiest thing to do. Okay, here's the grip that I use always. So there's a basic hammer grip, boom, just like that, like you're holding the hammer. There's hammer grip with the thumb on the spine. That slows rotation down immensely. You could back up a foot or two easy and still do the same one rotation. There's a pinch grip. I do not recommend this. The only thing you have touching is your thumb and your finger. The handshake grip is what I recommend. Wrap your hands around just like you're shaking someone's hand. How are you? Nice to meet you. That's my grip right there. And with that grip, I still pinch right there, but I'm using all of my fingers and I snap throw. I snap when I throw. If you do not follow through when you snap, you're gonna over-rotate. But that is my action right there. So, the other thing, before I forget, is the further down you hold your knife, like this, on the bottom, the quicker it's gonna spin. The higher you hold your knife, the slower it's gonna spin, because all that material, that metal, is gonna slide out of your hand still. A real good way of throwing a tomahawk, if you're looking to get a little bit more spin, if you're holding it like this or like this, drop your pinky. You'd be surprised if you just drop your pinky below the handle, how much extra rotation you'll get. You could even drop 2 pinkies, pinkies, fingers. There's just so many different ways of doing things. Now, was that throw instinctive because I just turned and burned it? No, I kind of know where I'm standing, right? This is my range. I kind of have a good idea of where I'm at. Okay. Trick shot, backhand 1.5 spin. This one's gonna take me a little longer than normal. Well, hope not. So, you ready for the guesses, baby?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I'm ready.
Oh, damn, I just thought about
Really,
this.
but I'm getting it. You're
Oh, okay. Oh, whoop, wrong spot.
totally good.
Wait. Oh, I was doing it there. Okay, so that's why it's different. My normal 1.5 rotations from the blade is here. So because I'm following through like this, it's slowing it down a little bit. Okay, all right. I forgot what I was doing. Not what I was doing, where I was standing. All right, this one's gonna be pretty tough. Wouldn't mind a couple likes if I get this, you know? Okay, the can. Empty cans. They're a little light. It's harder to throw them from further distances, especially if you're outside and you have any kind of breeze or wind. You know, an empty can is light, right? So, this is very bougie. You do not need this. This was made for me by Karosh at kukuri.art on Instagram. These are custom weights. This is called the flyweight. Very cool. This one's named, you know, made custom for me. Very cool. You do not need it. You can put rocks in your can. You can put sand, water in bottles, anything to add a little bit of weight because they start to throw a little weird. Now that's a little bit bigger one. I'm going to grab a smaller one. I do not remember what these weigh, but it helps for consistency. All right, let me get one toss here. Oh, that was bad. Okay, this is gonna, because I'm standing like, yeah. Okay. All right, this is gonna be, so a lot of times when I'm doing trick shot, you add the can into the equation, it changes your follow through and stuff. So all right. I'm having to snap it quite a bit. I am going to be standing a little bit in front of the 5-meter tape. Hopefully the trick shot police doesn't come and arrest me. Here we go. Attempt number 1. Man, that would have been cool, huh? That wasn't bad. The can was right there, right? Not counting it. Didn't toss the knife. It's a different angle. Yes, it looks easy. Go ahead and try it. I'm trying my best. You know, I can never say, oh, he was waiting out to do number 21. No, I want to do 1 every time. Oh! Okay, I'm feeling that was there. Perfect stick, little left. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
In fact, if he hits 21, he'll be pretty angry by then.
We'll see. Maybe I'm talking shit. Okay. Can't be mad at that. Like I said earlier, you can learn from your misses if you pay attention. Yes, you can get mad and throw stuff and cuss or whatever, but that was stupid. Woosah. That one was still here. I could have thrown at it, but I really want it to be here for the timing. That one doesn't count. The other thing about this trick shot that makes it more difficult is my can is coming from this direction and my knife is coming from this direction. It's much easier if I'm throwing both this way or this way or this way. So, you know, it's just a crisscross thing. And yes, I'm making excuses.
What?
I hate pinning cans not on the target, but I would have taken that one.
Right, that was,
I would have taken that shit.
and thus you should have. Right, if it's done.
Ah, dude. Yeah. We got close, chat. We got close. That was fucking retarded. Sorry. It's just a piece of, it's just weight. Whatever it needs to be, rocks, sand, dirt. It just helps because I'm 13 feet away from the target. Yes, I can get an empty can there. It just helps, you know, with the trajectory and aiming it. If I'm inside, so I could definitely do it empty. But outside, you really want to have a little piece of something in there. That was stupid. I shouldn't have thrown at that one. Whoever had that number, I'm sorry. Come on, dude. Ah! That was pretty good right there, man. Okay, so we're on track. We're gonna do it. I'm just trying to get low numbers here, son. Okay, I'm not mad at that at all. Knife hit first, can went right there. I know because I have 4 eyes, I can see things double better than you. Okay, that's not bad. That one was a little shittier throw because they were this far apart, but still, that's pretty good. Okay, so that over-rotated, and that, it was a bad aim anyway, but I need to still fall through a little bit. If I throw here, it's different than me leaning in. All right, my shoulder doesn't like this, but it's not bad yet. I would probably be better if I did it like that, but I want to do it sidearm, because that minimizes. Come on, baby. I'm gonna try now?
Yeah, you can start.
Oh, I forgot. Come on!
I really did go inside again when I went.
This one's a little more difficult
than
than a lot of the other ones I've done on stream, that's for sure. Just because of the angles. If I could toss it right every single time, we'd have a different story. But I can't. Man, that looked pretty good. Not good enough. 'Cause I suck! Can's getting a little beat up. Like a 10-inch wiener.
Ah, dang it. I told him he would get angry by 21.
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
He's at 18.
Lexus, throw better.
Oh, shit! Thank you so much for saying that. I forgot. Duh! All right, let me see what I can do. Ah! I need reminded from time to time. Didn't like that one. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't drink. Stay in school. Have your pets spayed and neutered. Man, I hope you guys are entertained, and you know, I realize that the average person isn't going to sit here and watch this bullshit, but people sit there and watch people throw 1,000 ping pong balls into a cup. So we just got to find the right viewers, I guess. People with lowered standards. I didn't even feel like that was going to hit the target. Apologize. Man, that one felt good. Felt good, looked good, wasn't good. I'm going to grab a different knife. I don't like this one. It's identical, just a different one. Just a little cooler to the touch. Damn! Now, the guy in the YouTube comments, he might be right on this one. It took 356 tries. It's hot in here.
Very much.
I feel like people are watching me. You guys ever get that feeling? Feel like people are watching you? I know it. I'm pretty sure. Not good. Same height, just really far apart. Ah! That was it too. I was just a little late. By the way, my magic trick shot where I pinned a ring inside the can, it's, never mind. Ah! Anyway, people are saying that it's fake. If you can prove that I faked my video, I will pay you $1,000. PayPal. That was stupid. That was the dumbest one I've done. Man. That was pretty close. Come on. That was perfect timing, perfect height, just all the way over here. And that's what I'm meaning by the cans going like this, my knife's going like that. So it's a little more difficult. Usually I've gone through a few cans by now. Ah! I'm sorry, chat, subscribers, new people. I try my best. I do.
Thank you. Smiling more.
Should have caught that one in my teeth. With my face.
Thanks, Louis. And Alien 96.
Okay, that was stupid. It makes me mad. That was just a bad throw all around. I over-rotated. I did not follow through properly. That's throws I hate. Because I'm getting lazy. I'm standing here like this. I need to lean in and follow through. Who suggested this again? Lex Boom? Or something like that? Oh, okay. Come on! Damn, dude. All right, to speed this up, I'm going to cheat a little bit. Alicia, will you...
Waiting.
Put... Are those empty? Put the... Oh, yeah. Put those in there, please.
Yep.
I have 5 knives. I might as well use 5 cans. I really don't like doing this. I feel like it's cheating a little bit. But for...
So I only have 4.
Just,
Just
yeah, I got
okay.
one in my hand.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, I have 3, not 4. There's only...
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes. Man! All right. Damn, dude, I hate this. couple of these are very different weights, much heavier, so it's like double the weight.
Oh, good, Alan. Can't wait to see you this weekend. We got 2 people coming from Michigan, too.
I really don't like using multiple cans. I think
Jerry
it's
Parker. Hey,
dumb.
Lauren.
That one was super close. Did I miss one?
1, 2, 3. No, you only have 4.
What's up, baby? Microphone's right there.
I know. Lean down. You're still carrying 200 each. Okay.
They can hear you. I guess I'm missing one.
No, you only had 4.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right.
Yeah, because remember, I only had 3 cans, so you had 1
All
in your
right.
hand.
Here we go.
Blade Destroyer, it's been a month. But I'm going to get back at it.
Damn, dude. Hurts being that good, huh? When your cans get all bent up, this is a tip. If you're throwing, if they get bent up too bad, especially if they're empty, throw them away, get a new can. They fly differently.
Like right there.
So hopefully somebody guessed like 60 or 70. So pinning cans is not the most difficult thing if you're a consistent thrower. But there's levels to it. And this one's added another little level here, so hopefully the average viewer doesn't think I suck too bad. I did like the challenge though, that's why I'm doing it. I heard someone say backhand, and you know, this isn't one I've ever done, I don't think. I'd have to go back in my list, I guess. So stupid. I tracked it right though. Yeah.
Still carrying it. But I told him that.
Usually I'm out here doing hard trick shots and screaming and yelling. No one's out here listening to me, so welcome to the show. Oh, my hands are all grubby. I hate that feeling. It's like having syrup on your
Atrocious.
fucking hands. Come on, man.
Thanks, Collywog. Thank you.
All
Your chat knows, baby. They're all into it.
right, I just
Yeah.
I always think you guys fucking hate me. when
No,
you're
they're
fucking
enjoying this.
leaving. That's always the first thing I fucking think.
Yeah. They're enjoying it. They know it's really hard.
Give me. I gotta get a fucking beer. Pissed. Oh, the other cool thing you guys could do if you wanted to is have little side bets in the chat. But you're probably talking to people that you don't know. But there is a large majority of people in the chat that does know each other and know that they're good for it. We do little side bets at Dangerfest every once in a while. By the way, Dangerfest is September 19th through the 21st at the #1 stop bait shop in Pearson, Indiana. All the info you need is on Facebook. Search Dangerfest 2025 or email me, fulltangclan@gmail.com.
And if you go to his webpage that I have pinned at the top, it'll give you Dangerfest information
48.
and his email and his social media pages. So just go to fulltangclan.com and that gives you all the information there for you and all of his sites.
All right, so my producer, cameraman, just let me know that we are at 48 tries. And at 50 tries, I have to perform seppuku. I have to kill myself because I dishonor my family. No, since no one even came close, that you guys were all very cool and thought I was going to do it sooner, we're going to reset. We're going to reset and let everybody guess again. We're going to change the throw. Unless you guys are cool with this, I don't know. Well, 2 more throws and we'll talk about it. Fuck, dude.
Baby Blade Destroyer told him, said, come get your second place spots. I'm taking that first spot.
Love you, Travis.
He's awesome. He's my coach.
Oh yeah, that's 50. That's 50. You go real quick. You guys want to see me keep doing this, or do you want me to reset? Because I would like to have someone have a good chance of winning, a knife. I apologize. 50s. That's the most I've ever done. That's the most tries I've ever done on a trick shot on live.
Would you guys reset? What else?
I think I had one at 38 one time.
We got one person reset. Who
They
else?
want to reset.
Reset. They said go ahead and reset.
Yeah, there's some very difficult ones on there though. Yeah, okay.
Under 5. Anything
Yeah,
below
okay.
5 meters.
All right, I like that, dude. I like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, if you guys have been watching the channel for any amount of time, you know that we have a spinning wheel with different distances and techniques on there. So we're gonna utilize this for the trick shot.
Thank you, Profound Road.
Here, I'm gonna put it out here. And each one of these has a different distance. This one says half spin, no spin, roto, no spin, roto, no spin. And, so I'm gonna spin it. The wheels right, the arrows right there. So we're gonna do distance first. Then I'm gonna throw in the technique, which is half spin, roto, or no spin. And then I'll pick the implement because I want to make this quick. I don't want to waste you guys' fucking time too much, more than I already have. Oh, you son of a bitch. 6 meter. Ugh. Come on, give me half spin. Give me half spin. Give me half spin. Fucking bullshit. All right, this one's gonna take a while too. Okay, 6 meter no spin. I've done these relatively quickly before, but
he's not tired.
and I also have multiple knives. I'm throwing my 8.5 inches of danger in 1/4 inch. These are available nowhere.
Awesome. Lex just challenged and said he has a $10 donation. Wait, what is it? $10 donation if you hit it in 10 throws, and he challenged anybody else to do it as well.
Yeah, all right. I gotta practice a little bit here.
Go ahead and put your guesses in, everybody.
Oh, that's good. We're off to a good
You
start,
get
huh?
Anybody that's new to the channel, you get one guess and one guess only. If you guess more than one, I will
Oh
go
my
with
fucking
the
God!
guess.
All right. Had to fucking remember how to throw. Okay, 6 meter. We're getting back there into, that's definitely expert distance for sure. So we're about even on difficulty level, in my opinion, on the trick shot we just did. So guess high. Because if I throw and don't stick the knife, it still matters. It still counts. Fuck! Half spin I'd be damn happy about.
Cindy?
Okay. First try. Fucking close. I am. I went through the can.
How's your arm?
Still a fucking shitty throw. It's fine. I just suck. Fuck! Yeah, that one went straight through the can. I don't know how. It was a fucking terrible throw. This one's still okay. All right, I got to slow down and float him in there, which I don't like to do because it's gay. Give me a second here. Underspun. Shit throw. Fucking bullshit, dude. Alright, fuck it. My hands feel a little grubby. Oh. That was better. Terrible. Hopefully no children are watching, huh? I edit all my other videos so they can watch them. All right, that was a little better. Don't want to kill myself so much anymore. Not bad, not bad. Not the greatest throw, though. That one had fucking beer in it. Ooh, that would have been nice. All right, warming up a little bit. Those are good sticks. I'm not too, like I said, I don't have to perform seppuku. I don't mind missing, you know, on camera and in front of thousands of people. I don't mind that because it happens to everybody. But when I make a bad miss, dude, when I just fuck up the throw so bad, that's what pisses me off. Bad can toss. I went for it anyway, but you know, it was all right. Yeah, that was cool. That was a close one. So I'm sure if Travis is still watching, you know, I have learned to throw overhand, Travis, because I used to watch you a lot, you and several other people.
Well, they both think it's bullshit that you're trying to do this from 6 meter, him and Lauren. So.
Well. But whenever I'm practicing, whenever I'm concentrating on throwing and hitting the can, I always resort back to just the way my brain knows how to throw. I can throw over the top, I can throw sidearm, all that shit, but when I'm focusing so much on my can, my brain goes right to default, throw sidearm. Okay, that's fucking stupid. Fuck you! Fucking retarded. Hopefully your phones don't go dead. 11%. All right.
All right, everybody, give me just a minute. I know your votes were all really close to that, so bear with me for just a minute.
That was the gayest fucking stick of all time. Damn. Yeah, that's, I'm not proud of that one at all. Stupid. All right, whatever. Anyway, hard to believe I got it from that distance, no spin, than the other one, right? Isn't that wild? On a shit throw, too.
JCW UK, are you still active, buddy?
1, 2. I think I'm missing.
JCW UK. The number was 22. So I'm looking for JCW UK. And if he is not on.
Stick around. Alicia's doing all of the whatever configuration or whatever.
I'm doing it right now.
I'm missing a couple.
Gabe Lopez, are you still online?
I'm missing some can weights, man. Ow.
Okay. All right, our winner is JCW UK. He was exact on the amount.
How much was it?
22.
35? 22. That's not. I'm not too.
No, everybody.
That's okay. 22 is not too bad.
Everybody took into consideration.
Challenge you to try that at home.
What you were doing, what you did before.
100 people are watching.
Yes. So JCW UK, I need you to email Brandon at fulltangclan@gmail.com, and he is going to show you right now.
Oh yeah. Or
are you just going to send him?
I'm going to send you some pictures because the last winner from 2 weeks ago or last month, he is coming to throw with me Saturday. He's from Illinois. I live in Indiana. Him and a friend are coming Saturday, so I'm letting him pick personally. But I have. I will send you the pictures of what I have in the email, dude. So you just email me fulltangclan@gmail.com. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you for watching. It means a lot to me. I apologize. I get mad. I'm sorry. At least I'm fucking entertaining, right?
And
I speak good English.
I put the link of all of his stuffs. Just go to his webpage at fulltangclan.com, and that gives you Dangerfest, his email, and his social media pages. Links to all of those. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Is everybody good, babe?
Yeah, I already gave him to email. I redid your webpage, so it's just up to you at this point.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next week. Later.